Hello, welcome to my channel, Lady D. This will be my video on the week ahead. So the big thing that we have this week is we've got Mercury, which is going to be in retrograde in Aries, and that is happening on the 1st of April. So with that, it's all going to be about yourself, like your body. I feel like it's going to be a bit about self-worth coming up. I feel like it can be a little bit demanding. You might feel a bit tired, a bit restless. I always say Mercury retrograde, things go a bit haywire. Of course, we say not to sign contracts or to go over with everything like a fine toothpick if you need to sign a contract. If you can wait till after the retrograde, then wait, because otherwise it might not go as well. If it's something from the past, it's better to sign a contract from something from the past or something that you know that from past. Or if you already started it, then that can tend to be okay as well. New projects, new things, wait till after the retrograde. It does go for about approximately 3 weeks, so it will be done by the end of April. So it will go more direct on the 25th of April. Also, I feel like it might feel a bit draining, so you might feel more introverted, going more within, especially with your opinions. But also I feel like it could be a sense of frustration, like communication going wrong or haywire, things not working out, unexpected plans. But I feel like it's all going to be about what you want and what you need, and therefore what you're wanting. People corresponding with other people, it may not reflect in how you want it to reflect, but it's all about yourself. We've also got an eclipse happening during this retrograde as well. So it is going to be, and that's in Aries too, a solar eclipse. So it is going to be, I keep on hearing the word demanding. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of demand, or the demanding energy that's going to come with this. I also feel like it could be about seeking adventure, people wanting more. There's going to be like anger, frustration. I feel like people are wanting a sense of stability as well with this. One thing that I always find amazing about Mercury retrograde, I always find the one thing I look forward to is I always find people from the past come back into your life, whether you just catch up and meet up, or you just meet them, have a little bit of a chit chat. I just find it very interesting about who sort of comes in, and it could be people like even from school, people somehow from your past. You hear from someone unexpectedly. That's the bit that I quite find interesting about Mercury retrograde for myself that happens. So I'm always, it's actually one thing that I actually get quite excited, or I look forward to when that Mercury retrograde comes, to see who will I meet, or who will I see from my past. I find that's a positive thing with it. That there's a lot of things, plans just not going ahead, but because it's in such a strong energy of Aries, and Aries is the god of war, we could see war things that are going to come up or heat up with this as well. We've also got this week, there is also a square here with Mars and Chiron, a little bit of a square, so that also can be add to that frustration too. And one thing that I have noticed this week with the Mars moving into Pisces and things getting you frustrated, it may feel like you're going a little bit crazy. I know people that situations in my own life where I've been finding very frustrating. I find like that it feels like I'm going crazy. Like, am I not talking right, or am I not saying the right things and not corresponding? So even that's already coming up for me. And I just feel like with that Mars in Pisces, it's like that crazy energy where you think you're going crazy, but you're not. And frustrating you and bugging you. I feel like also it's bringing in a little bit of deception. It's sort of showing you about people around you who's a bit more deceptive, where you're able to see people's more like true colors if they're trying to be a little bit more manipulating in ways. I feel like that's being out more in the open with this Mars in Pisces as well. That's something that I've been sort of finding too. We've also got here on the 3rd of April, Venus is going to be conjuncting Neptune. So with that, it is there could be a dissolve in with find some sort of money is dissolved, or could be at love relationships. It also could be rose-colored glasses. It could also be a bit of deception area as well. So I feel like it's going to be that craving that sense of stability, where it's going to cause an instability as well. It's in Pisces. There could be a sense of manipulation in relationships too. Someone's trying to manipulate you, or play a game, play you almost too. On the also from the 4th, even going into the 5th, like the next week ahead, we do have the Sun conjuncting the node. So this is also going to bring up things about your destiny, your path, where you see fit, where you see yourself going. A lot of questions going very deep. That's also coming in too for this week as well. So we have a lot of mix, a lot of things that are coming up next. Let's have a look to see some cards for the week ahead. Let us see where we are heading. Look. Okay. I feel like it could be a sense of being busy, but you're in a dreamlike state. Like you got your own busyness, things to do. You're attracting like busy energy, but you're in your own little world here. So it's like this man, it's like he's got all these bees, it's like bees buzzing around him, but it's like he's in his own little world. So he's not fazed by the bees. He seems to know where he's going. He seems to be very confident in where he is heading, and his own achievements too. There's also a sense, I feel like, as your sort of third eye here opening up as well. I feel like there is a sense of playfulness, fun. I feel like there's a sense of going down, but you might feel like things are sort of going upside down here, like the world is strange, or strange things are happening in your world. Like you don't know where things are heading either with this. But I also feel like there is a sense, I keep on hearing stability, something about stability here, but people wanting stability, people craving, needing that sense of security, that sense of stability. And I think this is also, we've got so many planets that are in Aries and Pisces. We've got 2 planets here in Taurus. We've got that Jupiter moving close to Uranus, that forming that conjunction later on in the month. But we've got the Sun, we've got the node, Chiron, Mercury, all in Aries, and then you've got Neptune, Venus, Saturn, Mars, all in Pisces. It's out of balance, so we're dealing with the strongest star sign and the weakest star sign. And even though Pisces, as I say, it's the weakest star sign, meaning it's a fish, there's no protection there. The way they deal with things is very different than Aries. And Aries will deal with things head on. They're very can be very hot-headed. They can sort of blow off the handle, but they're leaders. There's a strong fire energy. When we're dealing with Pisces energy, it is soft, it is meek, it is mild, but there's also their water. I find with water, the manipulation here. Also with Pisces, there's a bit of like crazy. It rules mental health. So it's about the mind. It's about because there's no sense of security here. It's like, how can we get security? What can I get that? But it's like a panic mode it's coming out because it's like they can't handle the pressure of the world. The escapism is a Pisces thing that's coming up. So I feel like there's this big sense of people needing stability, needing to see where they are heading, craving just grounding, I feel like, because there's like the only earth energy we've got here is Taurus. Even today we've got the moon on Good Friday here. Friday, so it's 29th here for me. We've got the moon that's also in Scorpio, which is creating a sense of manipulation or deception. It could be emotionally deceptive here. There'll also be good coming over as well. I feel like there's something else happening here where it's like I'm hearing like when hell freezes over. So I feel like there could be a sense of something going on, and it's like, well, like very stubbornness. So it's like when these things will happen, it's like when hell freezes over. That's that saying. That's what I get from that card here. And it's like we're looking at the world as we know it changing. It's ever changing. It's going down, but this craving of protection or stability here that's also coming out, and being proud. But there's also, I feel like there's also a thing here of lies. Like, be more deceptive about who's playing games around you, what is happening. There is a sense of like a destruction here, whether it be some sort of fire, deception as well, that's also coming up. I know everything seems a bit hectic. We're going through one thing after another. We've had that other eclipse and stuff last week. There's other transits that we had that were very hectic. Then we're coming into this. It might seem like you could feel a bit trapped, or someone's trying to trap you. A sense of that could also be coming in here as well. A sense that you just want some sort of outlet, relief, escapism could also be coming up here for this week too. That I also feel like that's coming up ahead as well. All right, let's look at the channel to see what I can get for the week ahead. Let's have a look. Okay. This week is going to be a sense of stability and frustration. For you all want to be sensible and make the right choices for yourself and for your family and the people around you. But for this cannot happen, for everyone has to make the decisions and have their own rights to their own life and where they are heading and where they are going. You're all trying to create your own stability for everybody else, but think about what you want for yourself and what you need for your needs and for you to go ahead. Rather than seeing what other people need, think about yourself and put yourself first. For this Aries energy is about you, yourself. Not so much for others, but you yourself. In wanting your own want, you're creating your own needs. Be firm in what you're saying to people. Be firm in what you are wanting to get out of life. Be firm for what you want can help others around you into getting the future and providing for what your family is what they want from you. But think of yourself first. This will encourage you and help you grow and expand to where you're heading for the months ahead. For next February is going to be quite rocky, and the rest of this year is about preparing for what is coming ahead. Okay. Let's do some cards here. Okay. Going back to an old microphone as well that I've used when I first started doing videos, so I'm hoping it works. Hard with microphones. Okay, have a look. 2, 3 here. Alright, so there we go. Card number 1, this card here. Alright, we're looking at the hard work we've done. We are looking at the details that we're coming in. We are also hardworking ourselves. We've made some good choices. We're seeing where we are. We are firm beliefs. We have firm belief systems in ourselves and where we are heading. We want to be more encouragement from others. We have our throne here, so as I feel like we're a leader here. We're up to moving ahead. We are hoping that we can gain more skills and more knowledge for what we need for the future with this card. Card number 2, which is this card here. It's like we're having a crumb chat. We're leading a trail for other people to follow us. We're trying to guide other people, trying to get them to see our way, our vision, our future. And this may not come across as you had hoped. I feel like there is a sense of everything sort of flourishing around you. There may be someone in your circle leaving this week or going away, or just a break from someone could be coming up this week for you as well. But it's like you're getting ready to lead a trail. You're also being very giving. You're providing security for others too. That I feel like so you're providing, helping other people too. Yeah. Card number 3. It's fast movement for you this week. Things are moving quite fast, quite rapidly. Nothing's stopping you. You're very determined. You've got everything ahead. Things are lining up for you, and all you can see is the end of the tunnel because you're very fast moving. You're not listening to other people. You're listening to what your own self says to you, and you keep moving forward with this card as well. You're very busy, and you want to challenge people that are questioning your authority or questioning you because you already know where you're heading. You're taking a giant leap of faith, but there's also a risk that you could be taking up as well. And I feel like with this, you're looking at having big gains ahead with that too. So we are at Easter, so happy Easter if you're in Australia. We got a 4-day weekend here. So if you're around the world, how many days you have off during this time, I hope you have a wonderful time ahead. Thinking about my own, what have I got coming up? I was in Goulburn last week. My next fair will be on the 21st of April at Central Coast at Mingara. And then in May I'll be in Canberra for Bowhead Lux. And then in June I've got a platform coming up in Mittagong in June from the one I've postponed from the beginning of the year. Coming up ahead. But yeah, so I hope you have a happy Easter. Like I say, we're lucky here. We get 4 days off this week, and so however many days you get off where you are, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I don't have any Easter eggs around where I was going to, but eat lots of chocolate, enjoy yourself, and then get back on the wagon next week. But just enjoy yourself for this weekend. So thank you very much for your likes, shares, and your comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.